You want to go to New Jersey? Well, you know
Yeah.
the one thing I did notice about Shakur Stevenson, Jay Prince wasn't Jay Prince wasn't holding on to his belt buckle.
Well,
He
what
wasn't
I will
there
say,
because wherever you see Shakur, you gonna see Jay Prince.
well, I don't know what happened between him and Jay. Jay all right with me. That people, them guys out that third was all right with me. It doesn't matter. I ain't getting no check. If I need something about JP Antonio Leonard, give it to me. Like when my mother died, JP made sure I was all right. I got love for him. But you've been around the game a long time. Ken Miller taught you very well.
Hmm.
Do you think that Shakur should ever went to Houston, Texas?
Never. He shouldn't have signed with Jay Prince. He should have signed with a real promoter. Jay
He
Prince
signed with
biggest,
them.
huh?
He was with them.
Nah. When you're with Jay Prince, you're with Jay Prince. You're not with Bob Arum. I mean,
Listen,
wait. I know you're gonna get technical on me. I already know. I already
no,
know.
listen. He had a promotion contract with Air,
Right.
with two rings. Now, what he did, he had two contracts. He signed a contract with Antonio Leonard's promotion, and they signed with Top Rank. Every time Shakur fought, it was a co-promotion.
Right.
And we know Antonio Leonard, and we know that Jay Prince.
Right.
So that's what that was. So,
Right. So I think Shakur. I'm actually gonna give Shakur grace. You know, reason being is he got rid of the streets. The streets is off him now. The Jay Prince tag never helped Shakur. It didn't. Maybe business wise, I'm not in the business room. Maybe I don't know. Uh, but it couldn't have been that good because Jay Prince didn't put up the money for his next fight. Eddie Hearn did, and then Turkey Al Sheik did. So Jay Prince wasn't willing to invest the money and take him to Houston, put on his own card, pay for the fighter, pay for his opponent. He never did that. So, with that being said, I think Shakur is in a good position. He beats William Cepeda. He's in a better position, and we'll see what the world holds for him, man. But I don't think I think he gotta be who he is. Shakur is not a tough guy. I've been around. See, I've been around him to know. I've been in his energy, right? He's not a tough guy. Shakur, the core, the 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 core of Shakur is not tough. He's a good kid,
yeah.
and
Loco,
he got caught up in that tough guy
loco,
syndrome.
loco. So, so what I will say, do you think this move with Ludwig Bella is gonna be all right for him, friend?
Mm, I'm actually glad. I'm I'm actually I'm just ecstatic that he got that street culture tag off of him. He got a fiance or a wife and a child, man. Like you can't have a fiance and a child and and your moniker is street culture. You know?
You know, man, I had a wife, a child, a few children. I was in the streets and survived.
Yeah, but and you knew it was wrong.
How you know I didn't know what's wrong?
You knew it was wrong because I'm
How
talking
you
to
know
you
that
right
I knew
now.
that?
Because I'm talking to you right now. That's how I know you know it's wrong. You knew in
I
the
paid my
moment it
dues.
was wrong too.
Why you put me where I don't want to be? But you always do this to me.
I'm not doing this to you, man. Like it's just the reality. I am a I am literally a cornball. I just have enough personality to mask it and people don't get it. That's it. I'm really a cornball, but I got a little sauce to me. So 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 I can have a conversation with anyone. And
So
and Yes,
So
go
you
ahead.
telling me, Fred, that you think that move by working with Lou DeBella is a good move?
Yes, 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 yes. I
Now,
didn't say it was the
I'm gonna
best
say
move.
this, Fred, because you know me and Lou go way back.
Uh-huh.
And you know I know Lou's uncle. I know all them old players, them old Guineas downtown. But what I heard that Lou gonna be fair with you. Listen, because I know Lou.
You got a lot of background
Lou,
noise, champ.
yeah. I'm moving out. I'm moving out.
All right.
What I will say, man, that Lou, that Lou is going to be fair with you. So I'm looking at it, friend.
Mhm.
And now he's, and now he's bringing him to Madison Square Garden in about 2 or 3 months. You think
Right.
that's a good move?
July. Yep.
So, Fred, do you think he should take it home or take him back home?
Now you got to go to New York. You have to go to New York for your biggest fight. You can't, nah. You got to go to New York. You got to promote in the tri-state area. You got to
You
go
can't take
to,
him home, Fred?
you got to go to New York. You got to go to Madison Square Garden. It's time. You got to go.
He
You
turned
have,
pro in the garden. He turned pro in the garden.
you
But
got
you
to
don't
go.
think do.
Yeah, you
But,
got to go to Madison Square Garden.
but what I'm
And
asking, Fred, he sells out the Prudential Center in Newark.
right,
That's his home.
right.
So you don't think Lou should take him home?
Nah. I think Lou, you got Lou
So
so
you
you
think
can
his
fight in
move
New
is
York.
Madison Square Garden? So you think that's the right move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fred, normally I don't agree with you, but this time I gotta agree. Y'all agree with Barbershop Fred because he needs the boxing mecca.
Yeah.
At this stage of the career, he needs the boxing mecca.
Right.
Now, would you go to the theater, Fred, or would you stack the card with a bunch of Puerto Ricans and take it upstairs?
You know, you damn well you better put some Puerto Ricans on that card. Belanger's on that card, so that'll be good.
Is Belang on that card?
Wait. Am I wrong or right? No, I don't know. I'm wrong. That was the last card, I think. Uh, uh, I don't know. So let me omit that. But he will have a Puerto Rican on that card. Trust me, he will. A Dominican, a Puerto Rican.
But what I thought, see, I didn't know that Lou didn't have Amanda Surrender no more. I thought she was still with Lou, but
Yeah,
I couldn't find out she's with Jake Paul.
she's with Jake Paul now.
When that look, my brother can't go. Hungry. Go. If y'all roll in the front way, y'all can get out. Not like y'all can't walk.
Look the way you
What's
go.
going on? So Fred, who is she with? Jake Paul?
Yeah, Jake Paul.
And Eddie got Katie.
Yes.
That's War 3. They counted it War 3.
Yep.
So the first two, Fred, fights were much better than that shit they had the other day.
Oh, it
You
was the
agree?
worst. It was the worst.
Fred, this promoter just got a bankroll and no brains. You agree?
Well, you got to have brains to get a bankroll. He doesn't have the experience in boxing. You got to have some level of brain to get a bankroll like that.
Everybody around him, they ain't teaching the they just grabbing the bag.
Right? They are.
So understanding the game. I've been in this game 60 years. Nobody have given me nothing. I paid my dues. But Fred, this had to be the worst show in the history of mankind. This show was horrible, man.
It was.
You just
Every fighter was
you
bad
call
except Rolly's second round.
you
A-
know you call yourself a Muslim and a man of the people, and you gonna put up tents so the bystanders can't see the fight.
I agree with that, man. They should have let the people watch the fight. Maybe put a sidewalk as a safety measure. So on the other side of the sidewalk, and put so you have police in between just in case. But I agree, it should have been for the city of New York to enjoy that. Uh,
But he didn't
uh,
have a splash, bro. There was no splash, bro. I was so mad when I called you, Fred. I'm telling you. I was so mad when I called you. It was the sea. See, Pat, I don't care about going to no place, man. I just go to a hotel and politics and see what what guy I can put my hand in his pocket, take him down. So so when I called you, Fred, as I had to walk way to Fifth Avenue and come around and come down 44th Street. They had six. They had going down six, going towards six, going down, cross 43rd Street. You know, with the police station, they had that blocked off. Then when you came down 44, I can't think that, and they had the tents all the way up
hmm
until you get by the by Virgil's. They had the trucks there, so you couldn't stand in front of Virgil's and see. They put all the TV trucks there. That was sad, man. This guy is such an idiot. He shouldn't see what Allen and them did. They took the money
yeah,
to the city. They took the money. That was sad, man. The way they did the city of New York, the bystanders, people going shopping, the way they did that was disrespectful. And I don't support that. That was wrong. The fight was for New York,
hmm
Times Square.
right,
The only people saw the fight, people prayed with the people that was involved.
right.
So the bystanders didn't see it.
You're right.
It was sad. It was real sad, man.
I agree.
So people said, "Oh, I'm hating on Arab." The goddamn Arab didn't give me no check. So what I care whether he can do another show or not. Now he want to go to Alcatraz. This guy's crazy. You think he going to Alcatraz, Fred?
What I think he's doing, he's landmarking um, America for his country. You understand? He's promoting his country. Like he's promoting his country as the best because you can come and go to New York, Times Square. You can go to Alcatraz. You can fight on the top of the Empire State Building. You can go to the Sears Tower in Chicago. You can fight on the Hollywood sign here in LA. Like he's basically saying we are more powerful than the Americas.
Well, he can't say that because he don't have the class of fighters that Air and DK had that fought outside.
Right.
See, he didn't make no splash. Air made splashes. Air made splashes outside of Caesar's Palace with Tommy and Ray #1, September 16th, 1981. April 15th, 1985, him and Tommy. April 6th or 7th, with Ray and Marvin. He ain't made no splash because he don't have the stars to make the splash with.
Right.
He didn't have no Hollywood stars taking off work to come to New York because he made the fight difficult.
Right. Very difficult. You're right.
Fred, even the fighters, they just grabbed the money because they got families.
hmm
They didn't really want to be involved with this, but the payday was so big, they couldn't turn it down.
Right.
And now, I don't get in my nephew Devin them business, but I heard what he got. He can eat for a while.
Right.
So, and Telefimo, who I was with from the humble beginning. See, rolling them guys, I know them and hug them, shake their hand before, but I don't. Now Ramirez, I dealt with him before because Carl King had a kid that fought him in Madison Square Garden
Uh-huh.
when Ramirez was champion. So that's how that went. So I just Ramirez is done. You agree, Fred?
Yeah, done.
He just got to. Do you think he got? Because he got two young babies. You think he got enough left for one more major payday?
Yep, he get knocked out.
Who would you put him in with?
At 140,
Yeah,
put him in there with he got to get a payday. Um,
or Shakur?
nah, you can't go that route.
You can't sell it.
Nah, you can't sell. You can't sell
Even in
Shakur.
New York,
No.
even in New York,
Put him in there with Gary Russell. Gary Russell Jr.
he done. He ain't fought in how many years? How
He
many
just
years?
no. I'm talking about the older one, the 141.
Oh, well, would that sell in DC, Fred?
Yeah,
Would you take that to DC?
small place, small place.
Fred, I would take it to the casino in Murray, MGM. What they call that?
Harbor,
MGM West Virgin?
Harbor. I like that place. I really like that place.
Fred, you been there?
Yeah,
Who was you there with, Fred? Did your family?
for boxing.
What show?
Gary Russell versus I've been there for 2 fights. Gary Russell.
I've been there one time, Fred, for Devin Haney.
Oh yeah, when he knocked the kid out.
Yeah, I was there for that. We all were there for that. But I, I think I'm not saying this. This fight, I'm gonna say this, not being biased. I don't want your people to type in saying I'm being biased because the Haney family have been good to me for almost 20 years. But what I will say, that his brother Littles got him ready this time. He didn't play with his baby brother this time. He got him ready. The year layoff, might have made him look bad, but Littles got him ready. They got the victory. May not have been pretty, but Littles, his big brother, Little Bill, he got him ready. I told his father, I said, let your namesake handle this. And Littles got his brother ready. We were sitting there and I told him, I hugged him. He said, did I do it? I said, you got him ready. You said, I said, you push him. And I told Bill when he made the fight, I said, bro, let your big son handle this camp. Let him run this camp. And his big brother got it done. But I'm telling you who's gonna be sweet. His little brother Sean, you know, he looking good in the gym from what they're telling me. He's gonna be all right. But Bill, but friend, I just don't like this move with Lou DiBella. You like that move with Lou DiBella with your court?
Yep.
I don't think that was a good move. I think he should have brought Murad in. You don't think Murad would have served the purpose? You don't think his big homie, would you think his big homie is outdated? His time have came and gone as a promoter? Talk to me, Fred.
Yeah, for sure.
Why you say that Murad time has came and gone?
Because we
Not
don't
the
even.
legend, he's an icon.
He is, especially on that East Coast. I
One of
just
the greatest promoters when it comes to light heavyweights in history.
I'm with all that. He just ain't been in boxing.
So, Fred, have you heard anything on the shows that you know who's doing a lot of shows now, Fred, that it's going to rise to the occasion?
Who?
Debbie King. She been doing a lot of shows in North Carolina and that bottom.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't know if you have ever talked to Debbie,
Mm.
because I know you haven't talked to a brother, because it seems like you ducking a brother.
Who's a brother?
Carl,
Oh, nah, I'm not ducking him.
that is Don's daughter. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if Debbie's Don's daughter, you get like you didn't know who her brother was. You've been supposed to call her brother for almost a year now. You ain't called in to be her brother yet.
I'm having so much fun with you. You know, you take up all my time, all my extra time.
I take up all your time. Okay.
In a great way. In a great way.
But what I will say, Fred, is that somebody heard the interview and somebody sent me a message. Mr. Muhammad, I'm gonna read it to you. Got love and respect for you. You're my whole old head from North Philly. You need to tell Barbershop Conversation what went down in 1965. Why are you holding back? The truth shall set you free.
Right.
But they ain't leave no name. Because they left a name, they know I'm about to come see them. So why
You
people
ain't
don't
coming to see nobody anymore. You trying to get
listen,
you should be trying to get the paradise right now. And I
listen,
want to help you get there.
listen, what I'm saying.
Good.
See, Fred, one thing about this I learned in the street, if you want to know something,
Go to
you
the
know that
street.
somebody know, you got to make them happy for them to tell you.
Right.
So I know a lot of things you need to know. But you got to make me happy.
Right.
You got to make sure I have some pecan pies.
You don't
You know
need
I'm
pecan
down home.
pies. You
You
need to
know
lose
I'm
10
down
pounds by
home.
next Monday.
Listen, you know I'm down home. I like sweet potato pies and pecan pies. You know I'm from down home. But what I will say, Fred, what I will say is that we got to go, Fred, because if you got me disturbed the other day talking about that rat bastard John Ali. So we're gonna move off boxing for about 10 minutes.
All right, let me
So
pause
we
this. Hey,
go,
hold on.